Let's face it, a surprising number of people are simply too afraid to come out and say they don't like you. Instead of being honest, they cloak themselves in false smiles, deliver insincere compliments, and maintain a facade of politeness that can be more confusing than comforting. It's a social dance that many engage in, often leaving you feeling puzzled and uncertain about where you really stand. I've been there too, believing that someone was a true friend, only to later uncover that they were secretly hoping for my downfall. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but it's all too common in our interactions. This harsh reality can be disheartening, yet recognizing the signs can be incredibly empowering. It allows you to save your precious time and energy for those who genuinely appreciate and resonate with you, rather than wasting it on individuals who don't. Understanding these dynamics can be a game changer in your relationships, helping you navigate social situations with greater awareness and confidence. So let's delve into the subtle yet telling signs that someone may dislike you while putting on a mask of friendliness. This exploration may not be easy to digest, but confronting these truths head-on is far healthier than choosing to live in blissful ignorance. After all, wouldn't you rather know where you stand than be left in the dark, questioning the intentions of those around you? Let's uncover the facade together and empower ourselves to foster more authentic connections with people who truly have our best interests at heart. Number 1. They frequently joke about your flaws. We've all encountered that one person who seems to thrive on making jokes at your expense. You know the type. They chuckle while poking fun at your quirks, mistakes, and those so-called imperfections that they just can't resist highlighting. Initially, you might brush it off as harmless banter, a sign of friendship perhaps. But as time passes, it becomes increasingly apparent that these jokes are often more than just light-hearted teasing. They can be cleverly disguised barbs designed to chip away at your self-esteem. I remember a time when someone I considered close would always offer unsolicited critiques about my clothing choices, the way I spoke, or even the projects I was passionate about. In the beginning, I laughed along, convinced it was all in good fun. But as the jokes kept coming, I began to notice a troubling pattern. The humor was consistently directed at my weaknesses rather than my strengths. It left me feeling confused and questioning myself, wondering if maybe I was the one at fault. Here's where it gets particularly insidious. Those who engage in this kind of humor aren't doing so out of genuine affection. They're testing the waters, gauging just how much disrespect you're willing to tolerate. This behavior serves as a subtle form of manipulation, establishing their dominance while keeping you in a position of insecurity. They deliver the message that you somehow fall short, and shockingly, they often get away with it. Society has conditioned us to believe that if we can't take a joke, we're the ones with the problem. But it's time to flip that narrative on its head. Standing up for yourself when a joke strays into uncomfortable territory is not just important, it's essential. You deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift and inspire you, not those who take pleasure in belittling you for cheap laughs. True friends don't need to draw attention to your flaws to feel good about themselves. They celebrate your strengths and offer support through your vulnerabilities, all while maintaining your dignity. So, The next time someone makes a joke that stings more than it amuses, take a moment to reflect. Is it truly funny, or is it a veiled insult? It's perfectly okay to call them out on it. After all, your self-respect is far more valuable than someone else's misguided sense of humor. Remember, genuine friendships are built on mutual respect, encouragement, and the understanding that everyone has flaws. Embrace those who lift you up, and don't hesitate to address those who don't. It's all part of cultivating a positive and empowering social circle. Number 2, they offer compliments that feel like insults. We've all faced the awkward moment when someone delivers a compliment that leaves us feeling more uneasy than flattered, as if we've just been struck by a velvet glove. It's that peculiar sensation when you're left wondering if the words were genuinely meant to uplift, or if they were, in fact, thinly veiled insults. These backhanded compliments are insidious little darts, tucked away in the guise of kindness, designed to undermine your confidence while maintaining an appearance of politeness. I recall a specific instance when I eagerly shared a project I had poured my heart and soul into with a group of colleagues. I was met with enthusiasm from most, but one person's comment stood out. "Wow, this is surprisingly good for someone like you." That remark hit me like a ton of bricks. Instead of celebrating my hard work, it forced me to question my abilities and wonder what they really thought of me. Was I not supposed to be capable of producing quality work? Such remarks often carry ulterior motives. They're not genuinely meant to uplift. Rather, they serve a more insidious purpose, to keep you in your place. This tactic is frequently employed by those who feel threatened by your potential. They might offer a compliment while simultaneously serving a reminder of your perceived limitations, cleverly masking their jealousy or insecurity as praise. It's a subtle power play, an attempt to assert dominance while appearing gracious. Recognizing these comments for what they truly are, a reflection of the speaker's own insecurities, can be incredibly empowering. It allows you to deflect the sting of their words and reclaim your narrative. When someone tells you that you're smarter than you look, or that your work is impressive for a newcomer, it's crucial to acknowledge the underlying negativity embedded in their statements. Instead of internalizing their words, remind yourself that their insecurities have nothing to do with your worth or capabilities. It's essential to cultivate a mindset where you can laugh off these backhanded compliments rather than let them erode your self-esteem. The next time someone tries to play this game, consider responding with curiosity. A simple, "Thanks. What exactly do you mean by that?" can put them on the spot, forcing them to reconsider their words and perhaps even reconsider their intentions. Ultimately, you deserve to receive genuine compliments that celebrate your strengths and achievements without strings attached. Surround yourself with those who uplift you and offer sincere praise, for they will be the ones who truly recognize your worth and potential. Remember, your accomplishments are valid, and you have every right to take pride in them, free from the shadow of someone else's insecurities. Embrace the positivity and let it illuminate your path forward. Number 3, they exclude you from social plans. Sometimes it's the smallest actions that inflict the deepest wounds. There's something particularly disheartening about realizing that your so-called friends have left you out of social gatherings or outings. They might try to justify it by claiming it was just an oversight, or that the plans were made at the last minute. But let's be honest, these aren't mere accidents. They're subtle signals of social exclusion that indicate you may not hold the value in their lives that you once thought. I've found myself in this situation too many times to count. I would scroll through my social media feeds, only to be met with images of friends reveling at an event I had no idea was happening. The laughter, the camaraderie, and the shared memories were all happening without me. When I brought it up later, I was met with a barrage of excuses. "Oh, we thought you were busy," or "It was such a last-minute thing." But deep down, I knew the truth. If they genuinely wanted me there, they would have made the effort to reach out. This kind of exclusion isn't simply a case of forgetfulness. It's a deliberate action, a passive-aggressive way of communicating that you're not wanted in their circle. It speaks volumes about the dynamics of the friendship, revealing a lack of consideration or respect for your feelings. The truth is, social inclusion is a vital component of friendship, and when it's absent, it can leave you feeling isolated and unappreciated. The emotional toll of being excluded can be profound. It can make you question your worth and lead you to wonder why your friends don't see your value. Are you not interesting enough, not fun enough? But here's the crucial point. It's not about you, it's about them. Their inability to include you reflects their shortcomings, not yours. The fact that they would rather keep you out than confront any underlying issues speaks to their lack of maturity and emotional intelligence. Recognizing this pattern is vital for your emotional well-being. Remember that true friends don't forget to include you. They actively seek to involve you in their lives, regardless of how spontaneous the plans may be. So when you find yourself being subtly excluded, don't simply brush it off. Address it head-on. Ask the hard questions. "Hey, I noticed you all went out last weekend. I wish I had been invited." This not only shows that you value yourself, but also forces them to confront their behavior. By standing up for yourself, you're taking control of your narrative. You deserve friends who value your company and make the effort to include you in their lives. Surround yourself with those who genuinely appreciate you and want to share experiences with you, rather than making you feel like an afterthought. Life is too short to invest in relationships that leave you questioning your worth. Embrace the friendships that lift you up, and always keep an eye out for those who truly want you by their side. Number 4, they seem busy, only when it comes to you. You've likely heard the familiar refrain, "I'm just too busy to hang out." It's a common excuse we've all encountered. But what happens when you start to notice a troubling pattern? They seem to have endless availability for others, yet when it comes to spending time with you, they're suddenly drowning in commitments. The reality is stark. They're not genuinely too busy. They're simply prioritizing other people over you. I found myself in this frustrating situation far too many times. I would reach out, suggesting we catch up, only to be met with excuses that felt increasingly hollow. Meanwhile, I'd scroll through social media and see them enjoying vibrant outings with others, posting pictures of laughter and fun. Each image was a reminder that somehow I had slipped down the priority list. It's a painful realization, one that cuts deep and forces you to confront the truth. You're not as important to them as you once thought. This isn't just a simple oversight, it's a clear message that can be hard to accept. It might feel like a personal rejection, but it's essential to remember that people make time for those they genuinely care about. When someone consistently makes you feel like an afterthought, it's a sign that the relationship needs a serious reevaluation. The emotional impact of being sidelined can be overwhelming. It can lead to feelings of self-doubt and insecurity, making you question your worth and whether you matter to those you consider friends. You might wonder, am I not interesting enough? Am I not fun to be around? But here's the truth. It's not a reflection of your value. It's about their choices and priorities. Recognizing this pattern is crucial for your emotional well-being. If someone continually places other people above you, it's time to take a step back and reassess the dynamics of the relationship. Ask yourself, is this a friendship that uplifts me, or is it one that drains my energy? You deserve to invest your time and emotions in relationships where your presence is genuinely valued. Consider confronting the situation directly. A simple, honest inquiry like, "Hey, I've noticed we haven't hung out in a while. Is everything okay?" can open the door for a candid conversation. It may lead to revelations about what's been happening on their end, or it might confirm your fears. Either way, you'll gain clarity. Remember, life is too short to chase after those who don't prioritize you. Surround yourself with individuals who actively seek your company, who make an effort to include you in their lives, and who genuinely care about your presence. Investing in relationships that reciprocate your energy will not only uplift you, but also foster genuine connections that enhance your life. After all, you deserve friendships that celebrate you and make you feel like a priority, not just an option. Number 5, they avoid physical contact. Let's delve into the often overlooked topic of physical contact, or more accurately, the discomfort that arises from its absence. The act of avoiding even the most casual touches can send a powerful message, signaling a profound level of discomfort that often goes unspoken. I once had a colleague who seemed to flinch at the mere prospect of a handshake. Initially, I dismissed it as my imagination running wild, but over time, it became glaringly evident that they were warm and welcoming with everyone else, except for me. This pattern of avoidance can be disheartening and perplexing. Physical contact is a fundamental aspect of human interaction, a bridge that fosters connection and trust. Whether it's a handshake, a friendly pat on the back, or a casual hug, these gestures serve to reinforce relationships and build rapport. When someone consistently evades such contact, it often indicates a deeper issue lurking beneath the surface, a lack of comfort, trust, or emotional connection. While it's true that some individuals simply aren't touchy-feely by nature, selective avoidance can be a significant red flag. It begs the question, why are they comfortable with others, but not with you? This behavior can leave you feeling excluded and confused, leading to a sense of rejection that might not even be warranted. The uncomfortable truth is that physical avoidance can reveal underlying tensions or unresolved conflicts in the relationship. If you notice this pattern, it's worth addressing. Ignoring these signs can perpetuate misunderstandings and foster emotional distance. Engage in a candid conversation about how their avoidance makes you feel. You might say something like, "I've noticed you seem uncomfortable with physical contact. Is everything okay?" This inquiry not only opens the door for dialogue, but also demonstrates your willingness to understand their perspective. The importance of physical connection cannot be overstated. It's how we express warmth, empathy, and understanding. When someone avoids it, they're not just shying away from touch, they're potentially avoiding intimacy, vulnerability, and emotional closeness. This can create a barrier that hinders the growth of your relationship. Recognizing and addressing these dynamics is crucial for fostering healthy connections. If someone consistently distances themselves from physical contact, it's essential to explore the reasons behind it. Are they dealing with personal issues? Are they uncomfortable with emotional intimacy? Understanding their perspective can help clarify the situation and potentially lead to a deeper connection. Ultimately, every relationship deserves open communication about comfort levels and boundaries. Embrace the opportunity to discuss physicality and emotional closeness, as it can pave the way for a more genuine and fulfilling connection. Remember, the relationships that thrive are those in which both parties feel safe, respected, and valued, physically and emotionally. So don't shy away from addressing the elephant in the room. Doing so can lead to a richer, more meaningful bond. Number 6, they vanish when you need them most. A crisis has a remarkable way of revealing the true nature of our friendships. When the storm clouds gather and life throws its challenges your way, you quickly discover who your real friends are, the ones willing to stand by you through thick and thin. If someone disappears when you need support the most, it's a glaring sign that they may not be as invested in your well-being as you once believed. I learned this lesson the hard way during one of the most challenging periods of my life. I found myself grappling with a personal crisis that left me feeling vulnerable and isolated. In my time of need, I reached out to those I considered close friends, expecting them to offer a listening ear, a comforting word, or even just a simple text to check in. Instead, I was met with deafening silence. The very individuals who had once promised to be there for me during the tough times seemed to vanish into thin air. This painful experience was a stark wake-up call. I realized that true support isn't contingent on convenience. It's about being present when things get hard. It's easy for friends to rally around you during moments of celebration, to toast your successes and share in your joy. But when the going gets tough, that's when the character of a friendship is truly tested. Those who choose to walk away during your darkest hours often reveal their priorities. And unfortunately, you may not be at the top of their list. The emotional toll of feeling abandoned can be overwhelming. It can lead to feelings of betrayal and self-doubt, making you question your worth and whether you've been a good enough friend in return. You might find yourself wondering, did I not matter enough? Was I not there for them when they needed me? But here's the truth. Their absence speaks volumes about them, not you. It reflects their inability or unwillingness to provide the support you deserved during a critical moment. Recognizing this pattern is crucial for your emotional health. It's essential to understand that you deserve friendships built on mutual support and reciprocity. If someone consistently vanishes during your times of need, it's time to reassess the value of that relationship. Consider whether this is a one-time occurrence or a recurring theme. If it's the latter, it may be time to invest your energy in friendships that genuinely lift you up. When you find yourself in a crisis, don't hesitate to reach out for support from those who have consistently been there for you. Surround yourself with people who show up, who check in, and who are willing to stand by you, even when it's inconvenient for them. These are the individuals who truly deserve your loyalty and friendship. Ultimately, life is far too short to expend your emotional energy on those who don't reciprocate. Cherish the friends who prove their worth by standing by your side during the storms of life. They are the ones who will help you weather the challenges, reminding you that you are never truly alone. Embrace those relationships, nurture them, and let go of those who only appear when the sun is shining. After all, the true test of friendship lies not in the good times, but in the way we support each other through the trials and tribulations that life inevitably brings. Number 7. They gossip about you behind your back. Gossip is a toxic force that can seep into relationships like a poison, quietly eroding trust and respect. When someone you consider a friend talks about you behind your back, they aren't just sharing harmless stories. They're actively undermining the very foundation of your relationship. It's a betrayal that can leave deep emotional scars, making you question not just their loyalty, but the authenticity of your connection. I recall a painful experience when I confided in a friend about a personal struggle, fully expecting discretion and understanding. I opened up, hoping to find solace and support, only to discover that my vulnerability had been transformed into entertainment for others. It felt like a gut punch to realize that my trust had been weaponized against me, serving as fodder for gossip instead of being respected as a sacred confidence. Gossip is more than just idle chatter. It's a power play. It allows individuals to elevate themselves by tearing others down, all while avoiding direct confrontation. When someone gossips about others to you, it's a telltale sign that they will likely do the same about you in your absence. This behavior reveals a lack of integrity, indicating that they are not someone you can reliably lean on when you need support. The emotional impact of being gossiped about can be profound. It can leave you feeling exposed, anxious, and deeply hurt. You might find yourself questioning your worth, wondering if others perceive you through the distorted lens of these malicious rumors. The truth is, gossip thrives on insecurity and can create an environment of distrust, leading to a toxic cycle that diminishes the quality of your relationships. Recognizing the signs of gossip is crucial for your emotional well-being. If you suspect that someone is speaking about you behind your back, it's essential to address it head-on. Consider having an open and honest conversation with them. Ask for clarity on what has been said and express how it makes you feel. This not only reinforces your boundaries, but also sends a message that you will not tolerate disrespect. In conclusion, it's vital to surround yourself with people who value and respect you, who support you openly and genuinely. You deserve friendships that uplift you, nurture your growth, and foster a sense of safety and trust. Life is too short to invest in relationships that diminish your self-worth or create unnecessary drama. Stand firm in your self-respect and seek out those who see your true value. Cherish the friendships that celebrate your strengths and provide unwavering support in times of need. By cultivating a circle of trust, you create a safe space for yourself, one where gossip holds no power and where true connections can flourish. Remember, you are worthy of relationships that honor your authenticity and help you thrive.